This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work.
Hello again, all of my lovelies. We about to go ahead and get started. Tapping in for the remaining messages for the month of October. Of course, all of my readings are timeless, so whenever you see it, that's when you're supposed to see it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. However, I am going in with the intention of gaining remaining messages for the month of October. Now, again, if it resonates now, then cool. If it resonates later, then cool. Just take it how it resonates, all right? If you're watching from YouTube, definitely make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if any of these messages resonate for you. Again, memberships are available on YouTube. It comes with some special perks, like personal readings for my members, which I will be doing tomorrow, as well as other exclusive content and access to different things. So if you are interested, definitely go check that out. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you like this video and share it with anyone who you feel like can use these messages, or any groups that you feel like can use these messages. All right, so let's see the remaining energy here for the rest of October. The first card we have out in regards to our chakras is the Truth card. Now, I feel like this card has come out before, sometime in the beginning of the month. Okay, now remember, we are still in Libra season, and Libra, well, damn, no, we're not. Now we're in Scorpio season. I lied. So we are now officially into Scorpio season. Happy solar return to all of the Scorpios. I hope that, if your birthday has already passed, I hope that you enjoyed it. If your solar return is coming up, I hope that you enjoy it. But it looks like before we really close out this month, there's still some truth and some balance that is left to be attacked or be dealt with in some type of way, shape, or form. If you have been using this month wisely, then hopefully you have been getting things aligned and getting things more balanced in your space, in your life, in different areas of your life. Okay, if spirit has been pointing certain things out to you, or if certain areas of your life have become like annoying, or it's a lot that you got to do, or it's a lot going on, then that's usually because that's something that you need to be working on, or spirit is trying to get your attention to go in that direction so that you're able to focus on whatever problems may be at hand. Okay, I'm also hearing that a lot of you guys need to just get balance within when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to who you are as a person. Okay, some of you guys may be a little bit too spicy, too rah all the time, okay? And some of you guys are not speaking up for yourself enough. So kind of figure out where you are and, kind of balance the two, all right? Let's get one more chakra card for the collective. Oops. I'm going to take it since it popped out. All right. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Not doing it with y'all today. I just said that. Okay? So we got clarity that fast. All right? So the remaining days of October, it seems like things have to be balanced. Things have to be aligned. Things have to be what they need to be. Okay? You got to do what you got to do to get done what needs to be done. Okay? And for some of you guys, it takes balance. To get to this next level, to get to this next place, to get to where you've been trying to get to make happen the things you've been trying to make happen, to access these goals, to finally live out your dreams, is going to require you to balance out your life. And it seems like this is coming through truth. Okay? And we've been talking about truth this whole month of Libra season anyway, or pretty much the whole month of October anyway, that there's going to be a lot of truths that are revealed either to you about yourself, or there's going to be a lot of truth revealed about whatever to you. Okay? For some of you guys, this could be family secrets that you've either already been told through this month of October or will be told before the month is over. Okay? For others of you, this may be in regards to relationship. This can be in regards to family. This can be in regards to friends. Okay? I see some of you guys finding out some things that you just didn't know about the people around you. For a lot of you. For some of you guys, this is you finding out things about yourself. Okay? Maybe the people around you tried to tell you about yourself before, or something along those lines, but a lot of you guys are just having this wake up moment. It's like you finally just kind of wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee, and you realize that what you thought was good, what you thought was straight, what you thought was okay, ain't cutting it. Okay? Period. All right, let's get a Divine Feminine Energy card. We have too many cards popped out. Let's do it one more time. One card at a time. That was fast. We have etheric cords. Okay, this card has been coming out a lot as well over the last couple of readings. Okay, but like I said, I really think this is in regards to family secrets, or this could be in regards to your generation. Okay, so you could be learning things about yourself that could be generational curses that you may not have took into account before. All right, you could also be learning things about your family. You got storms at the bottom of the deck and divine lineage. Yeah. I really think that some of you guys are going to come into some information in regards to your family, in regards to your family history or your family curses or something along those lines. Something here with family is really being highlighted. Some of you guys could also be going through something with a maternal figure, a mother, an aunt, sister, something like that. Okay. That God resonates. Let's get one more card here. Divine Feminine Energy for the collective for the remaining of October. We have fearless love. Okay? Some of you guys are getting a lesson of self-love. I love anytime self-love comes up in a reading because it's so important. And I don't know why y'all be trying to move through life without loving yourself and think that shit is actually going to work for you and you're not loving yourself. It really makes no sense. Okay, we got secrets revealed at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, there's definitely going to be some type of secret, some type of truth that's going to come to y'all in regards to either your family or in regards to your generation. Okay, like I said, it could be a generational curse. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. It also could be you finding out like you're not the only person in your family that has gone through a certain experience or something along those lines. You could also be finding out about certain gifts that lie in your lineage. There's something here about your lineage, okay, that kind of you either find out about or you get more information on. Okay, some of you guys could have already went through this process. Hey Aileen, one of my members, shout out to you, my love. Hope your day is going well. All right, let's get an affirmation and then we're gonna get something. We're gonna be here for a little minute, so get comfortable. All right, affirmation for the collective for the remaining days of October. Ooh. All right, hope. All right, we have through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay? So I've been telling y'all for a while that I've been feeling, intuitively guided to tell y'all to do more meditating. I don't really say prayer, because prayer, from what we've learned, it is you asking something higher than yourself for something and things of that nature. That's not what we do. We are gods and we command what we want. Okay, so I wouldn't say prayer. I would say meditation, conversations with self, conversations with spirit, conversations with your spirit team, ancestors, guides, things of that nature. We are also closing out Hoodoo Heritage Month. So ancestors have been very, very prevalent this month, which is why, again, I'm feeling like this is something generational. I feel like for some of you guys, your ancestors have been using this month to really point out lots of generational curses to you so that you can go ahead and attack them. All right. I feel like there has also been some secrets revealed for a few of you in regards to maybe a family member's death or things that may have happened around their death that you didn't know anything about. There's something here with information that you didn't have before in regards to family or in regards to lineage, and now you have it. Or for some of you, you're about to have it, as we go through the rest of October. Okay, really pay attention to your energy. Okay, everything is not always happening outside of us. A lot of the things that happen internally. Okay, and when we're not paying attention to ourselves, we can kind of miss it. So pay attention to your own energy. If you feel withdrawn during this season, don't push yourself to be around people. If you feel the need to kind of stay to yourself, be to yourself, then stay to yourself and be to yourself. If certain relationships are on a chopping block, then let their ass get chopped. If certain things are not working, then certain things are just not working. Like, this is not a time, even as we cross over into Scorpio season, this is not a time for you to be out here trying to force some shit to work or trying to force yourself to be in some type of situation or predicament or environment or relationship or anything. This is not a time for that. This is a time for you to go with the flow, because there's going to be some things revealed as you're going with the flow that are going to help you even more as you continue down whatever path you're on. Okay, so it's very, very, again, important that you pay attention to whatever it is that you feel, whatever it is that's happening around you, whatever it is happening internally. Anything dealing with you, you need to be paying attention. Okay, I'm really hearing as we get through the last remaining months of the year, until we get back to March, you need to be paying attention. Okay, for those who don't know, the new year starts in March. It doesn't start in January. We do not start anything new in a dead season. Okay? January, February are dead seasons. When the spring comes, that's when a new cycle starts. Okay? So until we get back to the spring, you need to be paying attention, because there's going to be a lot of things that are revealed to you, a lot of things that are shown to you that are going to help you prepare for the new cycle that comes in the springtime. A lot of y'all want shit to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen overnight, because if it did, you wouldn't be prepared, right? So a lot of y'all are having this time from now. So we about to move into November, December, January, February. You got 4 months, okay, to really get some shit together and to really get yourself, propel yourself to a new level. So by the time we get into March, well, technically March 21st, okay, when Aries season comes back around, Aries is the first sign for a reason, okay? So when Aries season come back around, everything that you've been doing, all of the work that you've been doing, all of the things that you've been preparing, okay, will be ready for the new cycle and the new season. All right? All right. Something that the collective needs to hear. A hard truth that the collective needs to hear for the remaining time of October. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards, okay? So for a lot of you guys, you're going to have to not overthink. A hard truth that Spirit is giving you is to not overthink. Now, we did a reading on Friday for the overthinkers. Go back and watch that if you need to. But the goal is to not be overthinking during this season. Okay, go with the flow. If the flow say go left, go left. Don't think about it. Just go. Just move. It's like when you dancing. When you dancing, you're not in your head like, oh, and the next move is gonna be this. Oh, and then no. You just go with the flow. The music start, and it's a vibe all the time. Krishan Rock. I hate that motherfucker song, but that's what came in my head. All right. But yeah, just go with the flow. Dance with life is what I'm hearing. Okay. If life is say go this way, go that way. If life say go this way, go that way. Don't try to complicate it, because the more you go with the flow and you just allow things to happen the way they're supposed to, the more things happen the way they're supposed to. Okay. What if the only reason why things are not happening the way they're supposed to is because you don't want to go with the flow? All right, let's get one more hard truth, and then we're going to get into some tarot. One more hard truth for the collective as we go through the rest of October. Ooh. You are giving your power away. You are a badass, so act like it. You are giving your power away. You are a badass, so act like it. Period. Okay, some of y'all are giving y'all power away either to people, places or things, environments, spaces. Take it how it resonates. Okay, some of y'all are giving y'all power away because you are allowing yourself to stay around people who don't mean you any good. Okay, some of y'all giving y'all power away because you're trying to pour into motherfuckers who would never pour back into you. Okay, ask yourself, in what ways in my life am I giving my power away? In what ways in my life am I disrespecting myself? In what ways in my life am I not holding myself accountable? In what ways in my life am I slacking? In what ways in my life am I not loving on myself or not paying attention to myself? Okay? Call your power back. I call my power back from any place I left it. I call my power back from anyone who may have taken it without my permission or even with my permission. I call my power back wherever I ignorantly gave it up. Call your power back. Okay? You have the power to get done everything you need to get done. You just have to call it back. All right? Let's get into some tarot. Let's get 3 cards for the collective for the remaining days of October. Where did that card go? Something just flipped over. Oh, yeah. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So I definitely see some of you guys are definitely getting some assistance the remaining days of the month. Okay. For some of you guys, you may have some help coming in. Some people may, randomly give to you, or you may have some unexpected things that come in for you. Okay. I also see a lot of you guys maybe becoming more active in your community. That doesn't necessarily mean that you out here like feeding the homeless or something like that, but it can mean that you are doing more for your community. So you could be even working on yourself is better in the community. Okay, you could be working on your community as far as your family is concerned, right? Because your family is a community, so you could be bettering that community in some type of way, shape, or form. I also see some of you guys maybe getting into school. A lot of people are going back to school. I've been feeling that energy for a while. So if you are getting back into school, congratulations. I hope that everything goes well. Some of you guys could also be taking up a trade as well. If you just recently started a trade or haven't think about getting into a trade, it's a really good idea. It's going to bring you a lot of financial stability. Okay. I also see some of you guys maybe doing some therapy or getting some type of assistance on a more private type of scale. Okay, some of you guys could also have like a personal life coach or something along those lines, an advisor, something like that. Okay, getting some type of help. All right, I'm also hearing Spirit say it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need help. Okay, don't think that just because you may have had a certain childhood or you may have experienced certain things with certain people that now you have to do everything by yourself. Okay, I keep telling y'all, it's not about getting it done by yourself. It's about getting it done right. Okay, and sometimes you need the help of other people to come in and make sure you're getting the shit done right. Who gives a fuck if I make it to being a multi-millionaire? You think I'm gonna sit around all of my millions and all of the things that I done purchased and all of the good things that I done got and think about all the people that helped me and beat myself up because I ain't doing it by myself? No, I don't give a fuck. I got the millions. I got the this. I got the that. I got the this. I got the that. I could care less who helped me get here. If anything, I'm about to slide them a couple $100 for helping me get here. Okay, so change your mentality when it comes to assistance. Don't think that you have to force yourself to do it by yourself just to say I did it by myself. Who gives a fuck if you did it by yourself or not, as long as you reach the goal? Okay? The goal is the only thing that matters. How it gets done, we don't give a shit. Okay, I don't care if you had to employ all of your enemies and they had to work for you. Who gives a shit? Okay? Let's see what else is here. Yeah, some of y'all are stuck because you don't want to ask for help. And what Spirit is saying is you're not going to figure out how to get yourself out of it because the knowledge that you need or the answers that some of y'all need are going to come through somebody else. So you can sit there by yourself all day long and, oh, I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to do it by myself. Go ahead. All you're doing right now is prolonging the process. What I just say? Hangman. That's all you're doing. A lot of y'all are stuck because you don't want to open your mouth and ask for help. That's why these ancestors keep on coming up. That's what the truth is, and this balance is. The balance is knowing how much to do by yourself and knowing when you need assistance. That's the hard truth for a lot of y'all is the fact that you need help. What the fuck? You need help. That's it. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So a lot of y'all need to get more in tune with yourself so that you can actually do the things that are necessary to get by. When we're not in tune with ourselves, we can't, take the right road because we think we know everything or we're operating out of the wrong energy. When I was operating out of the wrong energy, before I started my healing process, I wouldn't let a soul help me do nothing. You couldn't even help me tie my shoe. Because my whole thing was, I don't want nobody to be able to be like, oh yeah, I helped Poca tie her shoe. I didn't want that. But I was also unhealed. I was also hurt. Okay, I also had a whole bunch of issues and a whole bunch of things I needed to work through. I had a whole bunch of childhood trauma that was stopping me from being able to ask for help when I actually needed. Because there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with that. And I realized that there was a lot of times where I could have already been moved past a certain problem or issue if I just opened my mouth and asked for assistance. I prolonged the process with this hangman energy. Okay, it was me. I was prolonging the process. I was the one stopping the process dead in its tracks because I didn't want to open my mouth and ask for help. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you are healing that part of you that made you feel like you had to do it all by yourself. And for a lot of us, that comes from our childhood. Okay, when you are automatically put into a position as a child where you got to do everything yourself, then you kind of just start going through life as an adult just expecting to do everything by yourself. But remember when I tell y'all, your past will lie to you. Your past will give you a false sense of what is actually going on. Your past will make you think of your present and your future as some shit that it's not. Okay, that's why healing is so important. All right, let's get one more card and then we're going to go in and clarify. One more card for the collective. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's almost like you have the things that you need. You know exactly what you need to do, but you're just not doing it. You're not moving forward. Okay, you're not moving forward. You're not opening your mouth. You're not asking for assistance. And asking for help doesn't necessarily mean that you need to hire somebody to be by your side 24/7. But it does mean if you need to ask a question, ask a question. If you need a different perspective, get a different perspective. If you need some insight, go get some insight. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you need to sit up under somebody and let them control your whole life. That's not what it means. It just means for this little particular part, I need some assistance. There are certain things I just don't know. And I just have to go ahead and be 100 with that. I can't keep on running around this bitch acting like I know everything. Because the minute that you act like you know everything, you know nothing. And everything fucks up. That's why for a lot of y'all, shit looks real fucked up right now. You in this hangman position where things are not moving for you. Things are not going the way that you want them to go. They don't look the way that you want them to look. Not because they can't, but because you are stopping your process by thinking that you got to figure it out all by yourself on your own. It's the reason why Spirit put therapists here. There's a reason why we have life coaches and spiritual advisors and people of that nature. Not just for shits and giggles. Okay? Another thing is a lot of y'all don't want to invest into what your future actually is. Y'all will go buy a wig before you go get help healing, and that is a problem. Y'all will go get your hair cut before you ask a therapist to help you get over your childhood trauma, and that's a problem. Okay? A lot of y'all are paying more attention to the outer appearance rather than the inner appearance. You can be as pretty as you want to be on the outside, and your life is still going to be fucked up. Why? Because your insides are fucked up. Okay? You can never work on the outside and fix the inside. You have to work on the inside in order to naturally fix the outside. That's the only way that it works. That's the only way that it works. So you can go put on as much makeup as you want. You can go get your hair done in however many different styles you want. You can go spend as much money as you want on wigs, weaves, tracks, eyelashes, lip gloss, Ulta trips, and everything the fuck else. And you're still going to wake up with that nasty ass heart. You're still going to wake up with that nasty ass attitude. Your life is still going to be in shambles. But you're going to be cute. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. A cute ass mess. Okay. A beautiful piece of shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. A gorgeous ass problem. Yep. That's how you gonna look. And one day you're gonna wake up and you better hope it's not too late and realize that you actually have to do the work to fix the inside. Look. Six of Pentacles clarifying the Six of Pentacles. When I say Spirit is on your ass about getting some assistance and asking for help, I'm not motherfucking playing. I'm not motherfucking playing. This is the thing, right? A lot of y'all are still complaining or talking to Spirit or trying to manifest things or trying to change your life, quote unquote, trying to do all of this stuff, and it's not working. The reason why it's not working is because you're not doing what you need to do, which is ask for help. You trying to do the same old recipe and get different results. It's not going to work. You can do all the shit that you want to do. But until you do what you need to do, it's not going to fucking work. It's not going to work. Okay? And it don't take much. It don't mean that you need to, you know what I'm saying, ask every day. No, you might just need to ask one question, get one perspective outside of yours. Because this is the thing, your perspective ain't the right perspective. Because if it was, you wouldn't be in the predicament that you're in right now. That's the whole kill. If you had all the answers, Sway, you wouldn't be in this hangman energy. You wouldn't be stuck. If you had all the information that you needed, if you had all the answers that you needed, and you was doing everything you're supposed to, then why your life look like that? Clarify the hangman. The proof won't always be in the pudding. You can fake as much as you want. Like I said, you can work on the outside. You can get as cute as you want to get. Okay, you can get the best clothes and drive the nice cars and all that shit. And guess what? Shit's still gonna be fucked up. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands clarifying this hangman. So you got to do the work. It's time to get organized. It's time to get some direction, okay? Some of y'all need to sit down and put together a game plan. Sit down and put together a game plan. Sit down and figure it out. And for a lot of you guys, this is the help that you need. You just need someone to come in and help to give you a game plan or help to set you up with a certain way of certain things that you can do to help you get into whatever energy you need to get in to make these changes or to have these necessary changes. Okay? And it doesn't mean that you have to necessarily go out and get a therapist or a life coach or anything like that. It may be somebody teaching shit from YouTube. It can be somebody teaching something on a TikTok video. Okay? But if it's if whatever you need to put yourself in that environment to get it. Because once you get whatever this is, I tell y'all all the time, once you do the things you're supposed to do and you get whatever necessary help you're supposed to get, shit takes off. It takes no time, right? We are always the ones standing in our way. That has been the theme of this whole month. You are the one in the way. It's not life. It's not the people around you. Y'all love to blame the fuck people in your life, but you picked them. So it's not them. They been fuck niggas before you picked them. You knew they wasn't shit from the jump. So why you trying to use them as an excuse as to why your shit not going the way that it's supposed to go? No, babe, that's still your fault. We're responsible for the people that we have in our space. Okay? Period. Let's clarify this 9 of Cups. Then we'll get some ancestor messages to close out. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Everything that glitters ain't gold is what I'm hearing. For some of y'all, this balance is going to require you to let go of some people that you feel like are the best things for you. Some things that you feel like are the best things for you. Some things that have kept you safe. Some things that have kept you comforted, okay? Some things that have kept you feeling like you was all right. And now you're about to realize that is not the best thing for you. That's what some of this truth is. Remember, truth was the first card that came out. So for a lot of you guys, the truth is what you thought was good for you ain't good for you. Who you thought was good for you ain't good for you. The things you doing that you thought was all right ain't all right. Okay, there's some type of reality check here. And again, I always tell y'all, you don't gotta listen to me. But when we roll around into these new seasons and people start getting their abundance and their harvest, don't be sitting around trying to hurry up and get a reading or figure some shit out or get a therapist at that point just because now you see everybody winning. Okay? Them people going to be winning for a reason. And when I say some abundance coming in for a lot of people, I'm not lying. My dreams have been absolutely insane. There are some crazy things that are about to come in for a lot of people. And if you've been doing your work, then you ain't got shit to worry about. But if you know you've been bullshitting and you don't want to deal with the things that you know you need to deal with, you want to keep putting problems off to the side, you want to keep acting like your shit don't stink and keep trying to be around these fuck ass people just because you don't know how to love yourself, okay? Or you don't know how to be by yourself. A lot of y'all codependent as fuck. Codependent don't just mean love. You can be codependent on somebody's support. You can be codependent on somebody's ear. Don't know how to deal with problems by yourself. Every time you go through something, you got to pick up the phone and call a friend and put all your issues on them, okay? Some of y'all are emotionally codependent. That's just that on that. Some of y'all got these motherfucking love issues. So you feel like you got to be in love all the time. Oh, I want love, I want love, I want love. How about you love yourself? Okay? Because we are in the age of Aquarius. The deeper we get into the age of Aquarius, the more truth is revealed. So you can sit here and play house all you want and act like that nigga ain't shit. Act like the nigga that ain't shit is shit. You can pretend all you want. You can keep fucking with people because you don't know how to love yourself or don't want to take time to learn. You can keep fucking over with friendships that you know ain't good for you and keep being in these environments that you ain't good for you. Do what you want. Okay? But when I say the truth will continue to be revealed, it will. So if you want to get the message late, get the message late. It don't stop my life from moving. That's on you. All right? If you want to get embarrassed publicly, okay? Because you want to my man, scream that delusional ass shit from the rooftops, go ahead. I mean, it's not my life, it's your life. I'm good. Let's get messages from ancestors. You can keep being delusional. Keep on. I really be trying to warn y'all. And then when shit hit the fan, we got well-being. Okay? So again, this whatever is going on right now is for your ultimate well-being. Okay? It's not just something that's going to help you for the right now. It's not something that's just temporary. This is for your overall well-being. There's certain things the Spirit is trying to show you about your overall well-being. There's certain things the Spirit is trying to help you with so that you can have a great overall well-being. Okay? What else is here for the ancestors? Ancestor messages for the collective. Surrender. Surrender. Yeah. Stop thinking you know every motherfucking thing. Because if you knew it, you wouldn't be in this fucked up ass position you in right now. The fuck? You don't know everything. It's okay to not know everything. I fought that battle for a long time in the beginning of my spiritual journey. Everything had to be my idea. Everything had to go the way I wanted to go. It had to be the people I wanted, the places I wanted, the things I wanted, the way that I wanted it to go, detail for detail, step for step, move for move. And if it didn't go that exact way, then I was going to feel some type of way. I was going to, throw my feet around and throw a temper tantrum and get upset and get mad. Until one day I woke up and I realized I was holding myself back. Because I wanted to do everything my way, I had to realize if my way was good and if my way worked, then I wouldn't still be sitting here dealing with the same issues and problems. Obviously, there's something wrong with the way that I see things. Obviously, there's something wrong with the way I want to do things or the way I want to get things done. Okay, you gotta surrender. At some point, anyone who is truly on their spiritual journey, all the people that you look up to that's on their journey and making all these changes and everything, ask them at what point did they surrender? Because everybody has to do it. See, y'all want the rewards, you want the prizes, you want the millions of dollars, you want the spell work, you want the accolades, you want the relationships, you want the friendships, you want the platforms, you want the fame, you want the attention. Y'all want all of this shit, but you don't want to do no work. That make no fucking sense. Nobody gets to the top without working a motherfucking ass off. You're not going to ever be the exception to the rule. You will not ever, ever, ever be the exception to the rule. Nobody gets anything out of this life that they did not work for. You will never, ever, ever be the exception to the rule. You got to put some type of work in order to get something out. Point blank the fuck period. We don't make the rules. We all have to abide by this way of life. We all have to abide by the rules to get the shit done. If that was the case, everybody would be living their best motherfucking life if it didn't take no work. Everybody would be millionaires if it didn't take no work. Everybody would be out here driving Lamborghinis and shit as a sometimes car if it didn't take no motherfucking work. There's a reason why it's crowded at the bottom and it's a lot of space at the top. Because only a few people will do what's necessary to get from the fucking bottom to be a part of those at the top. Now, will that person be you? I don't motherfucking know. But it is crowded at the bottom. So if you want to stay down there, at least you'll have people to talk to. Right? At least you'll have somebody down there to kick it with. If you want to stay at the bottom, just say that. We won't get in your way. If you don't want to do no work, just tell your spirit team, hey, listen, I like to take the easy way out because I'm a chump. All right, I want handouts because I'm weak. All right, and if I can't get it like that, then I'm just gonna accept defeat because that's what I do. Just say that, and your ancestors, spirit team will be like, okay, cool, you want to be weak? All right, bitch, we just want back up and get out your face. We'll just leave you alone. See, the reason they keep on trying to bring things in your life to wake you up and to get you on the right page is because they thought that you wanted it. But if you don't want it, just say that. And then they can just go wake up somebody else in your family. They can just go give some messages to somebody else who actually want that shit and stop wasting time. Everybody wasting time. We don't like to waste time around here. So just wake up and tell your ancestors, I ain't shit. I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? I like being weak. I like being codependent. I like relying on everybody else. I like to be the victim. I love being the victim. I don't like taking no accountability, no responsibility. I don't want to get up and try. I don't want to make it work. I just want to be a bump on the log. Just say that. They'll respect it. We got manifestations, okay? So lots of people, are, again, you want things, but you got to surrender. Surrender came out before the manifestations card came out. So it sounds like there's a method to this madness. First you surrender, and then it looks like you get the things that you've been asking for or the things you want. I mean, that's just what it seems like. All right, final messages for the collective for the remaining time. I'm gonna do a so tomorrow the exclusive members live will be for the month of for Scorpio season. I'm gonna do general messages for Scorpio season for my members only. If you are not a member, then you'll probably see the video later on in the week, but members, you will be able to access the video tomorrow, probably while I'm live, and then also after, and then eventually it will be live for everybody else. So if you do want to get a membership, definitely go check that out. Also, for those who are interested in personal readings, I am right now doing a special for 15-minute and 30-minute readings. Okay, all of my readings are recorded, so you'll be able to keep it as long as you need to. If you are interested, definitely reach out. All of my information is going across the bottom of the screen. My website is currently under reconstruction, so the best way to contact me is either through my email or through my personal DM or inbox, okay? Also, if you are interested in any services, I do have spiritual life mentoring, consultations, counseling and therapy sessions, spiritual classes and courses, as well as reading. So definitely reach out if you are interested in any of those services. If you need any help either getting started on your journey or furthering your journey or whatever the case is, definitely make sure that you reach out. There's also literature available on Amazon. All you got to do is type in Shania Monroe on Amazon. All of my stuff should come up. If not, you can always just click the link in the description if you're watching from YouTube, and it should take you right to the list of all of my literature that I have created and put on Amazon, okay? So definitely check that out. I'll be doing readings today, actually, for the rest of the day, because this is my down day. So if you're interested, definitely reach out. All right. Let's get a final card here for the collective. What is the last thing that the collective needs to know? We have awareness. Okay. So like I told y'all in the beginning, pay attention to everything. Everything is a sign right now. Everything is a sign right now. We do not believe in coincidences. I tell you that all the time. We are not no coincidence type people. We don't believe in no damn coincidence. There's no such thing as a motherfucking coincidence. If it happened for a reason. If you seen it for a reason. If you experienced it for a reason. If you felt it for a reason. If you know, if you dreamt it for a reason. There's no such thing as coincidences. So y'all need to be more aware, more hyper aware than you ever have been, especially on the 31st of October. Really, between the 30th, like, you know, as we get closer to the end of the day of 30th until, well, it's really 3 days before, 3 days after. So 3 days before Halloween or the 31st, and then 3 days after. Y'all need to be paying close attention, okay? If there's anything you want to figure out, anything you need to know, anything that, you know, you need to converse with spirit about, that's the best time to do it, because the veil will be super thin. When we say the veil is thin, what we're saying is the separation between the physical world and the spiritual world is super thin. Right? Usually it's a little more complicated. Not saying it's super complicated, but it's a little bit more complicated to try to, you know, tap in with the spiritual realm, you know, any other time. But during this specific time of the year, which is why they put holidays around all of the really important times of the year to throw you off energetically. But there's a reason why Halloween or Hallows Eve is on the 31st. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that you're being super hyper aware. Don't ignore anything. Don't ignore anything. Don't think that anything is a coincidence. Don't overlook no messages. If a homeless man come up to you and tell you to do something, you better motherfucking do it. Okay? Because that's the type of weird, random, freaky shit that's going to be happening as we get closer to motherfucking Halloween. Okay? You never know who gonna bring you a message. You never know what's gonna be the message. You never know what the hell is gonna happen. Okay? So make sure that you're paying attention. For those who have been waiting for manifestations and you have been doing your work, for those who have been tapping in and you know who you are, if you've been really doing it, also around that time, expect for certain things to work for you effortlessly. All right, when the veil is thin like that, our spirit team is showing up and showing out as much as they possibly can on our behalf. Okay, sometimes that's to bring you the things that you've been manifesting. Sometimes that's to get your motherfucking ass to pay attention. Okay, either way, they gonna be working overtime during this time to show you whatever you need to see. Okay, if they bringing you a gift, take the gift. Sometimes the gift may be in the form of you getting cussed the fuck out so that you can get your shit together. It's all in the way you see it. Okay, perspective is everything. Okay, so lighten up to everybody. Again, if you need any assistance, any one-on-one assistance, definitely make sure that you reach out. Feel free to DM me or shoot me an email if you are interested in any readings. Like I said, I'm about to get off of here and start doing readings. I have a couple lined up. So if you're interested, definitely let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for our topic Tuesday. Remember, we are closing out the month with Hoodoo Awareness Month. It's not Hoodoo Awareness, it's something else, but I can't think of it. So yeah, so definitely make sure you tap in with your ancestors. Definitely make sure that you know, are building that relationship. It's the best time to do so. So yeah, I'll be bringing more information this week on ways to do that, ways to get more in tune with ancestors. This week will be dedicated to ancestors. So most of my lives this week will be about furthering that bond or that relationship, and ways to, you know, get closer to those specific spirits. All right, so light and love to everybody. I hope that this helped you. Again, have an amazing week. Make sure you set the tone today of how you want your week to look like, and I will see you guys tomorrow.